Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are doing our AI-only championship series. We're on the last group stage. Although we are Sand Scotland, they have already been knocked out due to Dark Ages. And I don't know, it's kind of funny seeing the barbarians down here with the free cities. It's like, will the barbarians invade and actually terrorize and burn down a free city? I actually don't know. That would be an interesting question. But anyways, let's go ahead and advance the game. Right now we have a 3-person score, 4-person. I mean, everyone's pretty close right now. Victoria and Montezuma got some work to do, but everyone else is pretty much in it. Although Alexander, he probably has got some work as well. But yeah, Scotland got knocked out early on because of some free city stuff. England is somehow managing to hold on, which is really surprising at this point. Mapuche is trying to take back some of the stuff that they lost, aka Bristol, which would the raider actually help with the loyalty? Because it does -50 on whoever it kills when it kills a unit inside the territory. Does that also apply, or is it 25? It might be 25 or 50. I don't exactly remember. Trying to see if he gets a kill here. That was not the Malon Raider. He's not getting any kills with the Raider. Come on, dude. Malon Raider. Yo, I need you to actually get a kill. Like, kill one of these dudes here, please. That wasn't technically in the borders. It did look at suicided. You know, it did actually have an impact because it went down to 39, so it is working on free cities. I think it's only like 15 or 20 now that I say this. Let's see. Oh, no, maybe it's just his actual... Is it just Mapuche? 10 combat strength, civilization, golden age, 20 loyalty. Yep, that's exactly what happened. So it's not just the raider then, it's in a unit. All right, well, worth noting. So that is actually maybe the most helpful thing we've ever seen, or maybe one of the most helpful abilities we've seen in the dramatic ages for the for any civ here fighting any of the AI civ playing in deity on the dramatic age mode. My brain's just not working today right now. I spent the last 20 minutes trying to jump my car and it's not working, so I had to call or had to schedule some towing company to come pick it up and whatever. But anyways, it's like I am so distracted right now. But yeah, actually that is very, very good because yeah, they basically just got a free flip of Bristol. And the funny thing is with that, they might actually even be able to come here and start flipping some of this other stuff. Although actually, unfortunately, the more they lower it, the better chances, well, it'll flip to England, so they really don't want to kill the units here. Are they at war with England? Yeah, they're actually at war with England, so I don't see him going and taking anything over here. Even Plymouth with the 44 garrison defense strength, it's got the wall. Actually, it doesn't have walls, never mind. And they do have a catapult, so maybe Plymouth will fall. Although, what's the vampire at? 48? So knight strength. I don't think it's likely. It would be hilarious, though, to watch him kill all the units and then end up flipping London because of it. Although, I'm fairly certain Liverpool is going to end up flipping over here. Back to England, which, hey, there you go. England has a chance here. You're at 0.2, so you are flipping, but it's taking forever. And aren't the Aztecs in the Golden Age? Yes, they are. Arthur, this one is Alexander. Okay. I was like, if this is England, that would actually be pretty clutch right now. Oh, God, I forgot about the Cree. Yeah, they're dead. The Kree are going to officially be eliminated as well. And they were looking so good there. So good. And then it was just the double Dark Age and just got, you know, completely screwed. Which, all right, you know, okay, it's having an impact. I'm not denying that it has an impact. It's not so much that. It's denying that, like... I mean, everything that happens in this game, like, there's nothing purely balanced. I know I talk about this, like, every episode at this point, it seems like. Also, you gotta love the free city with the wonders. But... you know, there's no way for us to ever create a perfectly balanced game. Even in the finals, when there's only 4, I know there's the 4-player map mode that's perfectly balanced, but we actually can't use that one because the spectator counts as a player. So, like, it just doesn't work right. So there's literally no way for us to make this game perfectly balanced unless I went in and, like, designed my own map. And at that point, you know, I think it gets rid of some of the fun. I mean, it's like home field advantage, for example, in sports. Although this year with COVID, home field advantage has been less of a thing, but you know, I mean, even sports games, you're not really talking about perfectly balanced teams, you're not talking about perfectly balanced games, and that's what kind of makes it fun, is actually seeing things, you know, seeing upsets and stuff like that, seeing Wilhelmina come back from 2 freaking cities. And now at this point, I'm really rooting for England to come back. Dude, they took so much loyalty hits here, I think, because of Mapuche. They're not losing that much. Also, where's your freaking governor, England? You have 3 cities right now, and none of them have a governor in it, and you're about to lose London because of Mapuche. All right, so that is not free cities. So England fans do not. Oh, he lived because of the Golden Age? Is he gonna live because of the Golden Age? Nope, nope, it's still flipped. Still flipped. So he lost London because even despite getting, or she lost London despite getting the Golden Age because of the loyalty flip. That is hilarious. Hilarious. And it's full loyalty here too. Wow. So England would have actually survived, I think. I think England would have been fine had they not lost all of their units to Mapuche. And Mapuche ended up with another Dark Age. So Bristol flipped again. Oh, that is just hilarious. Wow, that is just trolling on another level there. Byzantium also got a Golden Age. Alexander got a Golden Age again. And that's back to back. Mine got a Golden Age this time, but last time they didn't really lose anything. Persia got the Dark Age. Zaranka, I think, is what flipped. In the scheme of things, they're still doing okay. But the fact that they keep losing stuff is not really boding well for the future, I gotta be honest. So right now, it looks like it's Byzantium and then everyone else. Yeah. Lady Six Sky. I just don't think she has enough room, but I might be wrong there. I might be wrong. I mean, she's got a decent amount, and she does get the bonus when everything is nearby. Fountain Youth is full heal, right? Oh no, they get plus 10 HP healing in any territory. Yeah, it's been a while since I actually had it. I do like the Fountain of Youth. That one's one of my more favorite wonders. The Delicate Arch is probably one of my least favorite ones. I mean, it works with if the Petra, you know, if you had like a Petra here and then the Petra oil and then the uranium, I mean, sure. And I suppose if you're going for a faith victory, it's not terrible, but definitely not one of my favorite wonders. What is my favorite one? The Galapagos, I think it is, right? It's usually by the coast and it has the huge science boost. Well, no. The one that doubles the adjacency bonus of all tiles, which is it's not Yosemite. Yeah, I mean, you guys know which one I'm talking about. That's probably my favorite one. Although rare to actually see it. Which actually begs a really good question. Where are the natural wonders in this one? Like, we saw the Fountain of Youth, but we've not really seen any other natural wonders? There should be, what, 5 or 6? Okay, there's one right there. That's, the lake, the Dead Lake? Lake Zumpango? Does not provide fresh water. I actually don't think I've ever seen that one. Huh. It looked like the Dead Sea, so I got slightly confused there, because it had a different name, and I was like, wait a second. Huh. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever seen that one. So we're only seeing 2 natural wonders still. I'm probably missing it. I'm sure I am at this point. It really is hard to, you know, do a cursory glance, 3 wonders rather. Just because it's like, especially when you don't find it right away, it's like, oh God, you feel the pressure. It's like, I don't see the wonder. Oh no, I probably missed it. Everyone's gonna be like, dude, you're blind. Ah, the pressure. All right, so we are down now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because England is officially gone. Dude, that was a quick flip for them. That sucks so bad. They had that golden age. They got so trolled by Mapuche. So right now, I mean, it just is going to take either Aztecs or Mapuche just to come here and just clear all this out, and then they will join Byzantium as the #1. Persia equally also has a really good chance. But can we talk about Aztecs here? They're completely surrounded on 2 sides by free cities. All they have to do is go and do some warring, man. They're trying to take their own city back. They do have knights, but they just don't have much of an army right now. Cyrus wasn't looking too strong now. 490. Basil is okay. Dude, no one has much of an army right now. Montezuma's at 0. Byzantium has an okay army. They have musketmen. They could-ish. But they probably want to do some teching up first. Oh, hey, what a great Panama Canal. Also, can we talk about how early this Panama Canal is? I feel like that's really early. Yields. Yeah, he's only at 269, which, I mean, is significant, but still. I mean, I guess he's got a lot. Yeah, and research labs are about to pop out, too. Okay, then. Huh. You know what it is? Yeah, there's just all of this tech all in one line. So I think I think tech is not as expensive as it could be. He's going for Cahokia right now, which, sure. I mean, he doesn't really need the landmass at this point. Also, too, I think he probably has a huge wonder boost. And doesn't he also have a religion? Yeah, he's also got the religion, too. So, yeah, he's looking extraordinarily strong. Lady Six Guy's got a decent amount of wonders. She also has a religion. Cyrus has a religion. Okay. Lautaro does not. Alexander does not. Montezuma does. So, point being, it's going to be kind of hard for Lautaro, I think, to catch up unless he literally goes and starts conquering all this. Yeah, just being down on the religion. But he has probably the best ability to actually take these cities because he doesn't actually have to siege down the cities. Unfortunately, he lost all of his troops, it looks like. Yeah, he got his butt absolutely kicked there. Yeah, he's at 87 combat strength, dude. No one has much combat strength right now. I think they're just like smashing against the free city wall and they're just losing all their troops right away. Ow, I touched my nose. Don't do that. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, hey, my nose doesn't hurt nearly as much. And then I went to blow out my nose because allergies and it was like, oh my God, fire of 1,000 suns. So it's like super yellow right now. It's kind of hilarious. That's the update of Brian's nose. So no Parku in the office with me today because Emily's home right now. Although we are waiting, so there might be a quick exit on this video or a quick pause on this video, depending on, you know, when the tow truck shows up. So, you know, gonna have to wait for that. But Mapuche, they had a couple wonders. Yeah, they're at 60, so they have 4. Persia with only 4 wonders, in my opinion, is kind of disappointing. What are they doing culturally? Yeah, only 100 on the culture. Persia's one of the better cultural civs, so a little disappointed to see that. They also have a vampire too, interesting. So yeah, despite having vampires, they've not been too particularly strong at going aggressive. So okay, here's the question. What modes are we gonna go on for the second chance? So we said we're not gonna use the dramatic ages. Question is, do we wanna use any of the other modes? I was thinking about the secret society modes, and at first I was leaning towards not having them, because here's the thing with the secret society modes. There's like 2 that are really good, and then 2 that are kind of bad. At least until they update the ley line ones, I just don't find that one particularly useful. And then the cultist one, I don't remember the name. That one is kind of really bad for the AI. Like, it's not a bad secret society, it's bad for the AI, because this is what they do. They have 10,000 cultists, and they just don't ever use them. And so they basically just waste their faith. Like, keep in mind, he has a religion right now, and so because of that, he's not actually using the religion. I want to see, like, he has freaking 1 relic, 2 relics right now. 2 Void Slinger relics, despite having options for like 10 more, and he has all these freaking cultists just hanging out. So, you know, the AI just doesn't know how to use it. So the economic policy slot one is okay, which is the owls, correct? And then the vampire one's okay, because, you know, the AI uses the vampires. Maybe not to, you know, the best. So I'm leaning towards not using that one just because, you know, this just is really, really painful. The Apocalypse mode, I think, is fine. I mean, it is very RNG based, but, like, I'm trying to think. I don't think it ended up affecting our last group stage, right? Because the 2 that made it through, which were Molly and Teddy, were kind of leading anyways before it started happening. And honestly, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to see where it goes and crashes in. And it's like less punishing. I mean, if you're running away with the game, having a meteor hit a couple of your cities isn't going to end the game for you. If you're in a tight neck race and a meteor comes and crashes in, yeah, that's going to hurt. But I mean, once again, let's sport relate this. If you're in a very tight game and your star player comes down and, you know, tears his hamstring there at the end of the game, yeah, it's going to kind of put you at a disadvantage. It happens, you know, RNG happens, although are injuries RNG? I don't know, maybe. So Persia's also building the Panama, and they both are terrible. They're both absolutely horrible. Cool. I mean, all right, at least the Gulf of Oman is slightly bigger. I mean, technically it's also coastal land, but whatever. Whatever. We can't, you know, hope to actually see a canal that actually connects things. That would be too much to ask for. So it looks like you actually got a Dark Age for once. Yes, you did. Alexander got a Dark Age, the late 6 guy. Montezuma got another one. Persia and Lautaro got Golden Ages. Interesting. This might come down. This is one of those maps where it might come down to last one who survives. Dude, Aztecs are just dying. Yeah, dude, they're losing their other city here. Oof. Aztecs are probably going to get eliminated here. How did this one flip? Bandar and Yaxchelkin. So, this was actually, I think, Lady Six Guy's town. And then Bandar was Alexander. So I guess that really didn't have much of an impact. You're not flipping anything. You are going to be able to take Zaranka back. loyalty-wise. Okay, so that's good. And Byzantium seems fine. As of now, they seem fine. I don't think they're gonna be too bad. So, all right, what other game modes then do we have? Text shuffle. I'll probably leave that one on because it affects all the AI the same. But once again, I mean, you could literally argue against every single game mode because there is an advantage and disadvantage to it. You know, for example, if the walls come out super early, then guess what? It's a disadvantage to the warlike civs because, you know, they're not going to be able to win. But, like, there's a certain point where it's like, we're just going to have to accept that things aren't going to be balanced. Because, quite frankly, you could argue the exact opposite. Guess what? Walls are coming out, you know, not as early as they could. And so now there's a disadvantage to the civs trying to survive next to the warlike civs. So, you know, I mean, we could get in this circular argument all day long. I think we'll leave that one on. So I think let's leave Tech Shuffle on. Heroes and Legends mode, I'm going to leave on. I think it's fun. Honestly, I don't think we have seen anyone actually win. And in fact, I almost want to say these have been maybe more punishing because the AI have, you know, had its spend time dedicating and spending faith. So if anything, civs have maybe been punished via grabbing the heroes than being rewarded. So speaking of which, okay, I was like, what happens to the heroes that belong to a dead civ? They still exist. No one else can grab them. So I think, what does that mean? We'll turn off Dramatic Ages. We will turn off Secret Societies. We'll leave the other three on. And I think that's how we will live. I'm still somewhat up in the air here with the finals or the knockout rounds. The knockout rounds, I'm not too worried about. The Dramatic Ages aren't going to have much of an impact. I know Scotland got eliminated, but that was a very obscure thing. Like, I mean, this is now 6 rounds. We've not seen anyone get flipped that quickly. That doesn't happen. I think even in the games I played with the game mode on, I've never seen that happen. So that's a bit of an outlier. I could probably be convinced to turn off Secret Societies for it, though. Just because, once again, I mean, I guess, I suppose you could argue the vampire one might be just as bad as the others because, like, the AI is not going to really utilize the vampire. A lot of times they end up throwing the vampire into combats with, like, half combat strength. They don't really build a strong melee unit to help it out. And, quite frankly, they're never going to build the best castles, so maybe it isn't all that useful. I suppose. I mean, you could argue that they're all equally bad for the AI. You really could. You really could. So I might do another straw poll for that. Maybe come knockout round. See what you guys say. Although that's going to be a lot of options. It would be what, 5 times 5? It would be 25 different options. Have all 5 on. Have 4 on. But these 4. Have these 4 on, you know. So I don't know what we'll have to do on that one. I definitely don't want to make like 5 different straw polls saying, hey, this one on or off. Because then that's also annoying. I'll probably just give like 2 options. All on, all off. Nah, probably not all on, all off. Probably, I would say all on except Dramatic Age. All on except, I mean, we kind of already got that one though in the straw poll. And that one was very much won by people that said, turn the Dramatic Ages on. So I think we're going to leave the Dramatic Ages on. Now the finals is going to be interesting. We might not want to leave that one on. For the simple fact that, so how we do the finals, it's the best of 3, and then we add up the total score from all 3. The thing that gets weird with it is when people actually win like a science victory. We might turn off all the victories except score victory on that one. Yeah, that probably is just the safest thing to do. Because we've had this argument before where what if someone wins a faith victory super early on? It kind of punishes them because, you know, they're not going to get as many points. But then again, the losers also wouldn't get as many points. So, you know, you could argue once again a circular argument on that. Is it advantageous or not? We might just do score victory only on that just to be, you know, safest. Dude, you've done nothing over here, Mapuche. He still has no army. This has been kind of like a nothing burger. I mean, we had the very early Scotland flip. Why is that a word, by the way? Aztecs are currently being sieged down by barbarians. Bright side is it's their capital, so they can't, you know, get it raised. But downside is they're going to lose it via loyalty. So, na, hey. Goodbye. Bright side is this doesn't affect anyone. It's just more free cities in the free city land. Dude, free cities are definitely the number one. They definitely made the knockout round. Am I right? Am I right? But yeah, Dramatic Ages already kind of won a vote. Oh yeah, we were talking about the finals instead. So I'll probably end up just doing a thing where it's like secret societies, yes or no. I still think apocalypse mode is there. Like, it's fun. Like, it actually adds something to the late game where instead it's like, la-di-da-di-da. We're just gonna sit here and wait 10 turns and see if anything happens. Or, sorry, wait like 40 turns and see if like something dramatic happens. But nothing dramatic can actually happen because nothing dramatic is actually in the base game. Where, you know, you add in some meteors falling from the sky and like last freaking group stage, we're like, holy crap, I can't turn this off because this is too freaking good right now. Can the free cities pick that up? I would assume not. I would assume not. You know, it'd be kind of like the goodie hut, I suppose. Still, it would be absolutely hilarious if he walked over it and then got a free knight or whatever unit he has. So what are we looking at? 56. He's up to 84, 85. So he is definitely out-teched Old England now. Byzantium also should have teched it up. The bigger issue is that they actually have their old territory that they have to take out first. It looks like they pieced out Cahokia. Interesting. They got the walls down and then they pieced them out. Well, they have no army now, so that probably might be why. Persia, did you end up grabbing Zaranka? Yes, you did. Got some barbarians here to deal with as well. That's another thing that's completely imbalanced in the game. Barbarians at times can affect, you know, and we have seen the barbarians go in and absolutely destroy civs before and stop them from basically succeeding. You know, this game is not a balanced game. And I think the game is better because of it. I love the fact that the civs are not balanced with each other. That would be, as much as I give Russia crap for being super overpowered, and I would probably prefer to see a slight nerf on Russia, just because I think they maybe are a little too powerful. Same thing with Babylon. I would rather see them overpowered than to see everything like equal. It's just no fun at that point, you know. This isn't Overwatch. You know, Overwatch needs to be a balanced game. 100% agree with that. I think guns in like, you know, Black Ops or in basically any shooter, those need to be balanced with each other. Because if anything's super overpowered, then, you know, the meta is going to, you know, gravitate in that one direction. This is not a game that, you know, needs to be balanced. Especially since, like, if you are playing it competitively, there's just always the option to eliminate civs. And absolutely worst case scenario, just everyone has to play as the same civ. Like, come on. It really isn't hard. And then, yeah, you got your 4-player map mode. There you go. It's perfectly balanced. And I'm sure there's a lot of workshop maps, too, that have a little more of a balance to it. There might actually be one based on the spectator mode that would be a perfectly balanced map for the spectator. I don't know that. All right, so the free cities are currently invading Mapuche, which is not a good sign, because Mapuche needs to kill them inside their territory, not in his own territory. Another era coming in 9 turns. Ooh, Golden Gate. I didn't see who it was. I just saw, oh my god, it's just mountains here. Dang it. It'd be so good, though, if it could connect. I mean, I would love to see one there, too, or here. But obviously that won't happen, free cities, so on and so forth. Anywhere, where is it going? I'm trying to find it right now. Like, right here would be another amazing spot. Where is my Golden Gates Bridge? Right here would be actually really good, too. Uh-huh. Although, it'd be better if there was a city right here. Although I don't think they could put a city there and not one there. So where is the Golden Gate, then? Because I am not seeing it at all. Byzantium seems to be just kind of kicking butt right now. Yeah, they seem to just be absolutely destroying everyone. Mapuche does have rocket sites up, and they are shooting rockets off. So let's not overlook that. Aztecs are still dead. Yeah, they're still going to flip. Dude, and look at all the wonders down here, man. Seriously, there's some really good stuff to be taken. Ooh, we have a Petra. We have a Petra right next to a national forest. Interesting. Still pretty good. I mean, pretty good pips for the AI. I have to give them credit. AI is usually notoriously bad at giving us a horrible Petra. So, you know, any Petra that gives positive pips, I'm all for. Dude, I do not see this Golden Gate. What the heck? Where the hell is it? Come on. I mean, it's still super early on, so it'd only be like the base foundations. So, you know, there's a good chance that I'm just missing it because, you know, it's not going to be the most noticeable thing. And yet another situation in which people probably are yelling at me, "You're so blind!" And I'm be like, oh my god, I know. I know. I know, except I have 2015 vision and I can't blame my bad eyesight anymore. Ah. That is actually maybe the most frustrating thing. It's like, I can't blame bad eyesight now. Crap. Crap, I actually have like supervision. So, what does that mean then? I'm just looking in the wrong direction. I mean, keep in mind, this is a 27-inch monitor, and, you know, I am playing probably a little too close to it right now, so it's kind of like, you know, I'm kind of having to, like, almost move my head to glance around it. Dude, I don't see it. I give up. I give up. You build it wherever you want. We'll find it later. We'll find it later. Where are we looking here? 2 turns left. Alexander's now democracy. Aztecs should be dead at this point then. Yep, they all gone. Too bad. Too bad. You know what would be interesting is if dramatic ages, if they could actually pop back up. That would be interesting. Or if maybe it was less punishing where the capital city can't flip. Actually, I wonder, what about getting a mod? Because I know there'd be a mod where it's like capital city refuses to flip. And that would be interesting then. Because then the loyalty would be a little less punishing. Although that goes against my play with as few mods as possible so the game doesn't crash. All right, looks like Mapuche got another Dark Age. Yep, and Alexander did. Everyone else got Golden Age. Okay, so how are we looking now on score? Basil is running away with it. Lady Six Guy is starting to run away. Cyrus is trying to keep pace, but he's struggling. He's going to have to go and take some stuff here. Now, Amaldal is only at 34 combat strength. So with the AT here and the Bombard, he should take that without any issue. Unfortunately, he led with the Bombard, but, you know, still okay. Still okay. He needs to get that Vampire in here as quickly as possible before this Bombard just takes way too much damage. The machine guns might actually almost have enough damage, too, just to bring it down. And the funny thing is, Byzantium might help. Now, is he going to be able to hold on to it? He should. Even with Byzantium there? Yeah, I think he should. All right, now he's in a fairly good spot here, and he's got an upgrade. So he should be able to start doing damage. Should. He's got St. Basil. He's shooting off the first rocket, which brings up a really good question. So Latar and Lady Six Guy have the first rocket. Cyrus is a little further behind. Lataro is not in the top 3 spots. Lataro's in 4th place, and they have the first rocket shot off. Just throwing that one out there. Just throwing that one out there. Lady Six Guy building the nukes. Very historic. We all know how the Mayans ended up defending themselves against the Aztecs by shooting off the nuclear bombs. Very, very fitting. Very fitting. I'm kind of like, the Aztecs are yet another one of these civs that are so good and yet got eliminated. I mean, they're in the same boat as like Russia. Absolutely surprising final 12 thus far. Or at least first 12, I think would be a better way to describe it. He's building Ruhr Valley here as well, which means he's going to shoot the rockets off quicker. What's the science looking at? Hello. Also need to wrap this episode up, but Cyrus is winning by a lot. Cyrus also is not in the top 3. Lataro's in 2nd place, or top 2. So right now, the 2 civs leading in science aren't currently leading in score. So we may have a situation where someone ends up in top 2 in score and doesn't make the finals. Hello.
10 minutes.
10 minutes and they're going to be here? Okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up as soon as we get a pause. Oh. Okay, you just locked the dog in here. Goodbye, Parker. Okay, so yeah, we need a pause here. Come on, game, give me a pause. So worst case scenario, we got 13 turns there. That won't take 10 minutes. Surely. And then we have one more episode left in the group stages, and we are done with the group stages. So let us go. Okay, Mayan looks like they're trying to do a push over here into X Cree land. Although that's going to be a very hard take. They should be able to grab Bandar. I'm actually kind of surprised that one's not flipping. Yeah, they're in a golden age. Huh, okay. Yeah, Alexander's in an absolutely horrifying place here, though. I don't really see him being able to come back, and he's losing yet another town here. He just kept getting too many Dark Ages. Persia's not in a bad spot. Persia could sneak into the top 2, but he's going to have to take some stuff. Like, he could probably still get another city or 2 settled. And then, I mean, he could very easily grab 1 or 2 of these. I mean, this is 29 garrison defense strength. How are you not just able to instantly take this with this cav? Like, what is actually happening here? What happened to his cab? It literally just disappeared. Oh, he moved it there. Like, I'm not... The walls are nasty, and they are Renaissance walls, so it's not going to do that much, you know, damage. Like, it's going to take quite a few hits, but still... He's somehow with the bombard with multiple freaking machine guns, and somehow he's yet to do any damage to the walls. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. Bristol's at full loyalty. He's got all the mountain passes over here. Any cool mountain passes? No, not really. Not really. He could mountain pass through there, but not really. So I guess at this point, it's coming down to rockets versus score. Because it doesn't look like either Mapuche and or Persia are going to do what they need to do to catch up score-wise. So it's going to come down to who actually shoots off the rockets first then. I mean, this is just so disappointing. You have freaking 80 combat strength right there. Now Nominal down. Oh, it got flipped. Oh, hello. When did that happen? I did not see that loyalty happening. And you're actually at war with Persia. Okay, then. All right. All right. Well, that's very unfortunate for Persia. Because now, even if he gets a Dark Age and that flips back, it's going to stay at that 98 combat strength. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, so he's going to have to get the rockets now. He going to have to shoot some rockets off. Still only first rocket shot. You are shooting the moon landing, though. Looks like you just started it. Did you finish Ruhr? That was in this city, correct? Yeah, you did finish the Ruhr. And you're not shooting the moon landing off in that same city, which, you know, I mean, I guess. Does he have any rockets? No, he has not shot any rockets off yet. Meteor storm, but not giant meteor yet. You're building a lot of spaceports, and you got some nukes popping out, but no. I feel like the AI should nuke a little more often, personally. Oh, well. And then nothing much happening here. She's not shooting off any rockets either. Okay, so this is interesting. So first and second place are not really shooting rockets. But fourth place is. Third place is trying to. Yep, there he goes. So third and fourth are shooting off rockets. First and second aren't. Okay. He's still got so many units here he could take. And this is only at 56 combat strength. Come on. Just get some freaking modern armor, man. Even just like a tank army right now would just absolutely wreck in here. Okay, so we're down to 2 turns. So if you enjoyed the episode, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, show your support. Next episode will be the last one in our group stages, and then we will go into our second chance group modes. Someone in the comments, I didn't see the name, or I didn't look at the name, but anyways, they gave a really great suggestion for how to end up doing the grouping. So I'm going to take a look at that. I was originally just going to end up randomizing it all again, so I'm going to debate. I'm going to look at that a little more detailed and see, you know, how balanced it is, and we'll either do that or just completely randomize it again. But basically it was based on like positions. It was like first and last, and then like fifth and eighth, or fifth and second, or whatever. It had a really good layout, but I just got to spend some time actually like breaking it down in my head and see if that works. But that'll be later. For now, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye everyone.